Broadcasting from the Fence One Studios, voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
Tony, yeah! Tony, in the morning. Tony, in the morning. Waking up your world. Tony, in the morning. Tony, in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP Thursday. Welcome to it. A little closer to the weekend. A weather day. Scattered showers predicted today. We're going down in temps. So what you did yesterday, you won't be able to do today unless you just like doing it in the rain. All right.
Well, speaking of going down, Tony, Tesla stock is getting low.
Hey.
They ain't got on Apple bottom jeans.
They showed up. Right. More firings. That's all you're hearing. It's so depressing.
Yeah.
Layoffs, firing, layoffs.
It's
now,
crazy.
Wayfair, one of people's favorite online shopping spots, has laid off over 300 people. And wait till you find out why.
And Suge Knight told Snoop Dogg from behind bars,
Yikes.
show me receipts.
Ooh.
Yeah, they. I don't want no parts.
I don't know. Snoop might want to get some tags on his on that little thing. What do you call that? A passport? Yeah. Rosie O'Donnell has used hers to get out of the U.S. We'll tell you when she's coming back.
And another producer wins copyright infringement tag.
See?
Yeah, got to get that money.
Got to get that money, but you can't be using people's likeliness. You know,
and
folks ain't playing out here in these streets.
Yeah, if I made it, it's
Yeah.
mine.
Right?
Yeah, don't be trying to steal my lyrics, Tony.
Every time you hear Kanye's name, you think of something negative because he's always doing some weird stuff, right?
Right.
Well, this is kind of good. He's helping out somebody that everybody knows, David Blunt's.
Kanye West doing something good?
I know.
It's 2025.
Hello. All right. Best Girlfriends Night Out, Wednesday, March 26th, Wine and Design. Did you sign up yet? Go to the web at WHRPFM.com. Hey now, it's your best girlfriend. Celebrate Women's History Month at Wine and Design, a woman-owned company. Wednesday, March 26th from 6 to 8 p.m. with me, Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Sign up now for a chance to win at WHRPFM.com. So you and your best girlfriend can celebrate with me and Wine and Design on County Line Road in Madison with 94.1 WHRP.
Usher, SOS, sex on site. On site. A lot of people say on site. That's on site.
That's on site.
That's on site.
I haven't seen the video on that.
I gotta see the
Have
video.
you haven't
No,
seen
I
it
haven't.
either?
I haven't.
Yeah, I'm curious.
But you know how sometimes a video may ruin it for you?
That's
'Cause
true.
In my
'Cause you
mind.
got your own video in your mind.
It's the window pane. It's dark outside. Moonlips. Possible eclipse. See what I
Okay,
did there?
yep.
Raindrops. Ooh, sounds like the weather.
Okay. Look at you. You got all of everything
Putting
that's
it
about
together.
everything that's about to go down.
See, I'm foretelling the
My
future.
goodness.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. Happy Thursday, Tennessee Valley.
Yeah. So are you going to stay up tonight for the eclipse?
Tony, now you know.
It happens after midnight.
The only way I'm staying up is if I get a really nice nap. I do want to see it, though. I really do want to
Yeah.
see it. I do.
So I guess somewhere between midnight and 2:30 in the morning. Well, I normally wake up around that time. Not that the alarm goes off,
Yeah.
but my body clock says, good morning. I'm
Wake
like,
up.
it ain't time.
Not yet.
Yeah, so watch it be that one night that I don't wake
That you
up.
don't wake
right?
up. Man, I would hate that. I really want to see it.
I've
I
actually
really wanna
done
see
that before when I wake up in the middle of the night and I'll go out when they say we're going to have like a strawberry moon or whatever, you know, and I'll run out to go see
Just
it.
to take a look.
Yeah,
I
just
gotta get
to
a
have that.
telescope.
The telescope.
Yeah, I need to get one of
yeah.
those. I need to get one of those.
Because, you know, there's people who really are stargazers and they have all those contraptions and they
Yes.
take pictures and, yeah.
Really get
So
pictures.
a total eclipse moment. So I'm glad you brought that up. Also the weather. Ooh wee.
Yes.
So today we're expecting some rain, but they're saying Saturday is going to be the big rain event.
Oh,
that
man.
severe. What did you have outdoor plans?
Yeah. it's my son's birthday party.
Outside?
We're gonna be traveling from point A to point B.
Okay. Well, it's going to be pretty heavy.
And him, knowing him, he wants to just play basketball all day.
Well, it's going to be indoor basketball for him on Saturday.
Well, I'm gonna tell him, you gotta, back in the day, if the wind was blowing left or right, you just had to adjust that shot.
Not with this weather.
No, okay.
Yeah, not
Not that much
this
dedication.
time, no, he'll get a blowout. Like a blowout kit, those Afro blowout kits?
Yes, yes.
Right.
Like
No,
Mike.
you're not going to want to be in this. It's not going to be that kind of rain that you can play in. But we'll get to that. Tomorrow we'll have even more information. But, yeah, if you do have outdoor plans Saturday, turn those into indoor plans.
Turn it real quick, right?
Real quick. All right, stick around. Back in the day coming up. Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the Morning Show. Weekdays starting at 6 a.m. on 94.1 WHRP.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back.
Well,
Well, back in the day, Shirley Jackson, the first African-American woman to earn a doctorate at MIT, the telecommunication research which led to the invention of the touch-tone phone, portable fax, fiber optic cables, and caller ID. In 2014, I should say, Barack Obama named her the co-chair of the President's Intelligence Advisory. That's back in the day. On this date, back in the day, it was 1877 when earmuffs were patented. Keep your ears nice and warm. Encyclopedia Britannica announced the stoppage of printed books on this date in 2012. Get it online. Captain America, the Winter Soldier premiered in Hollywood in 2014, and in 2020, Breonna Taylor was shot and killed by a police officer in Louisville, Kentucky. Her name became of many. Say their name, the movement. Say their name, Breonna Taylor. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people too.
Common, rapper, actor, writer. He sang on the song Glory with John Legend from the movie Selma. His other hits include The Light, Some Shh I Wrote, and The Game Plus More. He's also dating Jennifer Hudson.
Run, Jennifer, run.
Oh, get her, Common. We also have Jack Harlow celebrating his birthday with hits Lovin' on Me, First Class, and more. And we have NBA champion and Khloe Kardashian's baby father, Tristan Thompson, is celebrating his birthday today. And Ozuna, reggaeton and Latin trap artist, all of his albums have hit #1 on the Billboard Top Latin album charts. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National Popcorn Lovers Day. What's your favorite popcorn? Ooh, some caramel corn. Yes. That's back in the day. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Yo, Tennessee Valley, house hunting got you stressed? With people moving out, people moving in, guess what? You need a real estate agent. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Let me stop before I get sued. If you're tired of those pushy real estate agents telling you something that you don't need, go talk to my friends at Starworth Real Estate. They don't sell your houses, they help you find the home that you want. Veteran owned and operated, my guy James Stallworth put in 32 years of military service, so you know he's got the discipline, dedication, and the hookup on military relocation. He's a certified buyer rep, seller rep specialist. This man knows his stuff. No waiting, no games, just real estate done right. Call Starworth Real Estate today at 256-214-4123. That's 256-214-4123. Or pull up at 8840 Madison Boulevard, Suite 200D. Starworth Real Estate, where real ones handle real estate. Tell them DJ Primetime 256 sent you.
Right now, since participating with the halftime show, getting all kind of, interviews.
Yes.
You notice that too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the tour.
The tour that's coming.
GNX just hit #1 again. So it's at the album is #1. And of course, SZA's on it. And she's on tour with Kendrick Lamar.
And the #1 single, Luther, with Kendrick. So it's their time. Oh. Okay.
I had my coffee this morning, Tony.
I see.
I can't go no higher than that, though. Any of the low notes? Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he get...
Ouch. Yeah. Why SZA's on tour.
Right, not me, not me.
All right. Hope your Thursday is off to a good start. It is the eve of the weekend. Shift in weather. Today's high about 74 degrees. Rain in the forecast. We've got a little precipitation between now and this afternoon. Then it's going to start getting into that whole scattered thunderstorm, trend. Yeah. And then Friday will be nice. Mm-hmm. And then Saturday's going to...
Yeah, it's going down.
Yeah.
It's going down.
Just going to get wet. Mm. You know why?
Why?
I washed my car yesterday.
Oh, I haven't washed mine yet.
I had to. It's...
And it looked... Oh, man.
It
looks rough.
Does it?
It looks rough.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, it's always dark when I see it. Yeah, right.
When
it's good in the dark.
It does, but when black gets dusty, oh, man.
Okay.
But when it's clean, it look clean.
I got a light-skinned car, and you never can tell it's ashy or anything because... You can't tell. You can't tell when it's crusty because it's so light-skinned.
You just can see
the way the sun hits it.
Yeah.
The only way you can tell is if the windshield is a little scummy.
Then everything.
Then all of a sudden you start noticing stuff.
Like, oh.
All right.
Have you ever seen somebody's windshield, but it's not the outside of it that's dirty, it's the inside?
So people forget when you're driving with your windows down, all of the pollution is coming into your vehicle. Mm-hmm. And you forget about it, you roll your windows up, and then it's just hovering like, where should I land? And eventually you start building up that film on the inside.
You were so much nicer than me.
Huh?
I was going to say, people forget that when they sneeze and they don't cover their mouth and ain't nobody else in the vehicle with them, it hits the windshield.
Yeah, that wasn't, I'm not talking about that kind of stuff.
No.
I'm just talking about a light film.
That's right.
For this week, you have been ruining everyone's coffee and breakfast snacks with all this little scummy talk.
I think that somebody's there and they're like, yeah. And I've been wanting to say that to such and such. And I'm glad you said. Somebody just pointed out in the car. They said, you know what, Mike? No, I've been wanting to tell you about this.
What somebody just did was sneeze.
And they thought about it.
Right.
Yeah. I had to learn because I did it. But
what about the sneezing in your arm thing? What about those clothes all day? And then
now,
somebody
if you sneeze in a dark shirt.
When did your shirt become your handkerchief?
Come on. Mm-hmm. I thought it stopped as a kid. Mm-mm. As a kid, you're supposed to stop using your sleeves and the bottom of your shirt.
Remember when we were going through the coronavirus, they were saying, wash your hands, which we're still hoping you're still washing your hands.
They not.
But then they said, stop coughing in your hands because your hands are touching a lot of things and you're spreading.
Right.
So they suggest that you cough in your arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a little dab.
Right. Mm-hmm. And so then my question is, after you've done that, and the sneeze is hovering and lingering and it's all in that space in your clothing, and then you don't know that someone's done that, and then you see them.
You're going to embrace somebody.
Yeah. Then you're spreading it again.
See, Tony, I was ruining their coffee in the morning. You're ruining the entire day. Now they're going to go in the office and try to hug somebody like, nope, don't touch me.
I think we should have sneeze bags that you throw away.
So sneeze in the back.
Yep.
Shoot. And then
crumble it up. Throw it out.
Tony,
I'm a genius by day.
Can I tell you something, Tony?
What?
That is called a napkin.
Well,
that's the napkin, Tony.
We're back to the 1920s handkerchief.
Right.
All right. Now that we solved all of the code virus and coronavirus ways to sneeze and cough and wipe things down in your vehicle, it's time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. Congratulations to the Gulf Shores Conference Field Athlete of the Year, Malik Turner, Track Athlete of the Year, Sam Wilhelm, and Men's Coach Athlete of the Year, David Kane. The great thing about this is every last one of them go to and attend UAH.
Oh, right.
So shout out to the Chargers. Track and field is kicking butt on indoor. But this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The Good News in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M University.
Broadcasting from the Fence One Studio, voted number one contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
Tony, yeah. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP. The latest gossip headline.
Here she goes, up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Did you hear about what happened?
Tony's Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale. Is any of this true?
Tony's Tattletale.
Well, the former member of the Funky Divas In Vogue, Dawn Robinson, says that she's been living in her car for 3 years. Most recently, we saw a video where she was rejoining the group, and everybody got excited, not knowing that she had been living in her car for 3 years. One of the reasons, she says, the housing issues in Los Angeles. It costs too much to live in L.A. Plus, she moved out of her mother's house in Las Vegas, one of the reasons why this journey happened. But she has documented every step of the way, and she says she's going to make a documentary out of it, and maybe it's going to help others. All right, we'll see what happens with that. Bruno Mars is making so much money. How much money is he making? Well, his Las Vegas New Year's Eve shows pulled in quite a bit.
Wow.
Making him one of the highest grossing stars in Hollywood, or maybe just Las Vegas. $278 million, selling out over 5,300 shows and tickets. Wow. That's where he's been.
That big money right there.
Right. And will Beyonce return to movies and acting? Her mama says nope. We'll keep watching this little story. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. What you talking about, girl? It's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just tattletales.
Now you're in the know about other people's business. From Tony's Tattletale on 94.1 WHRP.
You know who that is?
No.
Teddy Swims and Giveon.
Are you? Them some notes right there.
Even
Them
real.
two can sing.
They can.
Yes, I really like that song. I really like that one.
It sparkles also a little bit because, you know, Teddy Swims in his gold teeth. It makes it, makes it nice and sparkly. Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP. Happy Thursday. And so much going on in this country. You know, they're talking about the tariffs and everyone that's pushing back from Canada to China. Walmart's concerned, asking China to come down with the prices. They're saying, I don't see where that's feasible. That ain't happening. I mean, it's like we got to come up with some other conversation because it is just...
It's like the whole thing wasn't
education,
It wasn't thought through. It wasn't thought out.
Well, look who's in the...
Yeah, it was not thought out.
You know, we're just doing stuff. So, of course, Department of Education, a lot of people got fired the other day from that.
Craziness.
Yeah.
People from the Department of Education are getting fired. Meanwhile, you've got kids that are suing the school system because they didn't learn anything. God, this is crazy.
Homeschooling might have to come back to that. We might have to just start buying acres and acres of land, build our own school, our own homes, our own little tiny mini family communities, and take care of each other. Grow our own food, you know.
Yep, because everything's being recalled.
Those pets you call chickens, they're going to have to start working.
But you know what's going to hurt us the most? Folks are going to have to take shoes off their dogs.
Oh.
They're not going to know what to do with their animals anymore. If we get to living like that, Tony, and we on the land, I'm just saying.
The dogs are going to have to work.
The dogs are going to have to be dog dogs.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, no more Crocs for the dogs, no more sweaters. You have to get out there and work like us.
I've got a couple of puppies that are side-eyeing the radio right now.
That's what they say. Are you?
Are you? And it's so crazy that a lot of people, they're saying that a lot of people are obtaining their passports for the first time and fleeing the country. Rosie O'Donnell's one of them, and she was vocal about how she's moved to Ireland with her child, and probably won't come back until you know who leaves that position. And just not happy with the way things are going. Of course, she misses her family. She misses her friends. But
she said she's got to go.
She felt that this was the best thing to do for herself and her child.
So people are getting passports and moving out the country. Canada is offering beer for 4 years.
Right.
Like, what's going on?
You've got people in positions playing with our lives like we're little pieces on a board game. That's what it feels like.
Like we're pawns.
Yeah.
Like, and then when you have Fortune 500 companies that are saying, whoa, we can't handle this. This is going to hurt us.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge.
And then the stock market keeps diving down.
Low.
And the person stirring it all up, the real president, Elon Musk, who, you're watching his stock prices, which was one of the stocks that was kind of like they were encouraging people to get a part of because they thought that you would make a lot of money from it. Like 15% dive down, in stocks.
Dropping.
Yeah. And my for play stocks, I've got some for play, for fun.
Some fun stuff. Right.
For fun, let's see what I can do for fun. And I'm watching it go down. I ain't happy.
I'm not happy. I got a Tesla stock.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
And it's dropping.
I don't have a Tesla stock.
I got it when it was low. Yeah. And then it went up, and then they split. Now it's getting lower.
No. Garbage can truck. So no, I'm good.
It's time for your weekly money saving tips with Tish Hardrick and Associates.
Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Life will knock you down, and that's a guarantee. But here's the difference between those who stay down and those who rise. The decision is to reset. Success isn't ever about falling. It's always about getting back up. So today, choose to rise and reset, dust yourself off, refocus, step forward, and keep that renewed energy because your next breakthrough could be one reset away.
That's your weekly money saving Tish tip. Check in at 7:45 a.m. Monday morning with Tish Hardrick and Associates, or go to thetishsteam.com.
Gentlemen, prom season's here and it's time to dress to impress. On Time Fashion's got you covered with their exclusive 15% off special on men's blazers, suits, tuxedos, and shoes. Whether you're going for that classic elegance or a modern twist, everything is in stock and ready for that big night. Come on to On Time Fashion. They'll help you step up your game and make a statement that won't be forgotten. Visit On Time Fashion today in Tuscaloosa or Huntsville and get ready to shine on that prom night. Don't forget to check out their website at ontimettown.com. Tell them DJ Primetime 256 sent you.
94.1 WHRP is celebrating Women's History Month. The art of resilience.
Moving the brush across the canvas today with a transformative move for Alabama's entrepreneurial scene is Anita C. Roberts, founder of Silicon Hills Capital. She's returning to her home state to empower underrepresented startup founders, particularly Black Americans. Roberts, a retired Army lieutenant colonel and combat veteran, has a distinguished background in human resources, public relations, and media. She holds degrees from the University of South Alabama and Prairie View A&M University, along with a venture capital certification from the University of California at Berkeley. In 2020, she established Silicon Hills Capital, a $25 million venture capital fund dedicated to investing in women and underrepresented founders at the pre-seed, seed, and Series A stages. The firm's mission is to bridge the gap to venture capital for these entrepreneurs. Sculpting scalable and growth-oriented companies is a must. Roberts' commitment to economic equity has earned her recognition, including a spot on Forbes 50 over 50 list. Now, by relocating Silicon Hills Capital operations to Alabama, Roberts aims to provide local underrepresented founders with greater access to funding and mentorship, driving innovation and economic growth within our state. This is a superb opportunity and is now a part of our theme for Women's History Month called The Art of Resilience. I'm O.C. Maddox Jr. for Black History Facts. And until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history.
We're celebrating Women's History Month, the art of resilience. on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. Tony, this Snoop Dogg and Suge Knight controversy is just... I didn't know you can beef with somebody so much from jail.
You can do a lot. You can not only beef with them, you can record records, you can have podcasts.
True.
You know, you can have reality shows from jail.
Literally
jail is not
records.
what it used to be. It's almost one of those places where you kind of like curious, like maybe I want to go have spring break at jail, you know?
Let's have a good time.
It seems like it, you know, you're able to do a lot of things from jail, especially if you're, you know, Suge Knight.
You're Suge Knight, the boss.
No, he calls in from jail and he's on people's podcasts.
Does his own interviews and everything. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess he got to find a way to get commissary somehow.
Suge, you going to be on the phone much longer? What you say?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You want to go night-night? Ready to go night-night? So, Suge Knight is slamming Snoop Dogg because Snoop Dogg is blaming part of Tupac's murder on Suge Knight.
Yikes.
And Suge Knight says, hold up, buddy. Hold up.
Did he say that?
What you're trying to do is divert the conversation. What's really in question is your incapability of running death row.
First of all, wait a minute. Snoop is acting like a snitch.
See, I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Well, I mean, if that's what he said.
That's what he said.
And Snoop was signed to death row with Suge and Dre back in the day. Am I correct on this?
You correct.
And so we from the streets, and
you breaking that code.
Snitches get ditches.
Tony, you can't be telling everybody your thugs. Can't let them know that, Tony.
You know, I cough and West Side comes out.
What's your sign? Horoscope. Is this your birth month? Here's astrologer Kim Allen with your daily forecast.
Happy Thursday. Get ready to take your need for organization to another level. Situations you didn't realize suddenly grab your attention. The more willing you are to dive in, the quicker your progress. The planet Mars adds momentum. You'll have all the energy you need. I'm astrologer Kim Allen. Contact me at kimallen.com.
94.1 WHRP make me want to do the Running Man. Yes, every little step. Hey, in my mind. No. In my mind, I had a flashback to the 90s when I can do the Running Man and a spin. Hey.
You got to get out there and try it, Tony.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I've already been there, done that.
Tony, there's nothing like the healing
I'm
process.
not trying to prove nothing. Hey, if you weren't there, you missed it.
There you go. Yeah, that's good right there.
Right. So, you know, pickle juice does a lot. It's a remedy for cramps and hangovers.
Yes, yeah.
And so people typically, I had like a stomach ache not long ago, and I drank some pickle juice. Yeah, to just kind of relax it.
I do this. Yeah, I like pickle juice too.
Pickle juice will do that. And so pickle juice will make you go...
Hit you in the back. Hit you
and then you have to breathe, and then you start feeling the effects of the pickle juice. So now Clausen has caught on, and they have some of the best pickles to this whole pickle juice remedy thing. And they've decided, you know what? We're going to just sell you the juice without the pickles. Get you a shot.
Slick.
And it's called Just Brine.
That's smart.
Yeah, Just Brine pickle juice that you can use for cocktails or hangovers or maybe cramps when you're out there or you little athletes and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of athletes use pickle juice.
Tony, I went to a track meet and they were selling frozen pickle juice for 75 cents.
Wow.
Frozen pickle juice in a little cup.
Did I tell you I bought the Clausen gummy pickle?
How was it? Really?
You want me to bring you one?
Yeah, I want to try that.
Okay.
I'm serious. Yeah, I'll try that.
They sell it in a pickle jar, and they're individually wrapped, and you pull it out, and it looks like a pickle, but it's a gummy.
But it's a gummy.
Yeah, I had to try it.
I would have tried it too. That sounds interesting.
I'll bring you one. Yeah, it's weirdness.
It's weird.
It's weird texture. you know. But anyway, back to the pickle juice. You can get that 8-ounce pickle juice, and it's going to be on the shelf near you.
I tried.
Yeah, me too.
What up, y'all? This is J. Cole.
J. Cole is bringing his signature Dreamville Festival back to Raleigh this April 5th and 6th for his 5th and final year, and you could be there. One winner will score a trip for two, including round-trip air, a 3-night stay, and 2 JV VIP passes to Dreamville Festival 2025 for a weekend full of culture, community, and live performances from some of the biggest names in music. Listen weekdays for the national text keywords for your chance to win. Prize provided by Live Nation.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Tony, he went from gold diggers to a heart of gold.
To a heart of gold. Indeed. We're talking about Kanye West because we've been hearing and seeing nothing but negative and weirdness from Kanye for quite a minute. So it's really nice to see this side and being shared in, media reports that Kanye has reached out to rapper Dave Bluntz. And if you know him, so Kanye says he's like one of his favorite rappers.
Yeah.
And so, Dave Bluntz, of course, a bit overweight at 600 pounds. And people are concerned. Mm-hmm. And so we've seen him doing concerts lately, videotape with oxygen.
Yes.
It's crazy. And the place is packed. Like people are coming, they want to hear him. They want to hear him. But to come out on stage and you have an oxygen tank and so Kanye reached out, and said, "Yo, do you mind if I send my trainer to talk to you? Because you need to stay alive." I think that's being a really good friend.
That is a really good friend. That's a real good friend.
A real good friend. Look, I've gained weight. And my real good friends will say, "Hey, girlfriend, we need to start walking, or do you need some help? If you want to, I want to motivate you to start exercising again." Because they know I used to be like total exercise rat, always on the bike, always doing this, that, and the other. And then life be lifing.
Sometimes it happens.
COVID-19 got everybody sitting on it, not doing nothing. So anyway, I think that is totally dope.
That's a fat picture of me.
That's you?
Yeah. Yes, that's me, Tony.
You shocking me on live radio? That's not your cousin? That's you? Kanye, there's somebody else you need to call.
I needed a trainer. Yo, this is DJ Primetime 256. Join us weekdays starting at 6 a.m. for money-saving tips on Money Monday.
Every Tuesday, check in for Is It Legal?
Wellness Wednesday.
And each weekday, Black History Facts with O.C. Maddox Jr.
What's your sign?
And, of course, Tony's Tattletales.
Tony in the morning, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. on 94.1 WHRP. 94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning, I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. Tony, producer, Turbo, went to court in 2024.
Okay.
And he was suing because his name, Turbo, the tag.
Yes.
So producers normally put a tag on the beat, so the artist can't steal their beat.
Oh.
So the tag's on it so everybody knows, hey, this is my beat. Well,
okay.
They released a lot of his songs. Several artists like Lil Baby, Gunner, Nicki Minaj, and Chris Brown have released songs with Turbo's name on there. And he's like, I didn't approve any of that.
Wow.
So he went and sued Warner Brother.
Okay.
And won.
Good for
him. Which is
very
rare in a lot of cases.
Yeah, but it's good for many producers.
It really
moving
is.
forward. Like, you have been warned now.
You have been warned. Don't use my tags. Well, Tony, he was awarded $10 million.
Ain't got to produce nothing no more.
No
if
more.
He moves that money the right way.
Yeah, all he has to do is spend like $5 million on eggs. He gonna be straight.
Right. Don't put any money into Tesla.
Right.
Listen, still people mourning the loss of Angie Stone, who earned her angel wings nearly 2 weeks ago. A horrible car accident in Montgomery on Highway 65. I know many of you saw that story and heard about her untimely passing. And during just before, she was celebrating Mardi Gras. She was, performing for a big ball they had in Mobile, heading home, and the car accident happened. Prior to that, Angie was being vocal about not getting her royalties for all her back songs and projects that she worked on, and how she had been ripped off basically by representation, right? Now, since her passing, like most artists, seems like we start playing the music more after somebody dies.
Yes.
Same thing has happened with Angie Stone's music, and Billboard is now reporting that her streams have increased by 1,300%.
Wow.
To 8.4 million streaming views. Yeah.
Wow.
And that her sales have risen to by 10,700%. That's insane.
10,700.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm happy for what could be potentially turn into something that would help her family moving forward, but there's still the fight of the royalties. So how does this translate to her family being taken care of, her children and grandchildren, which she was hoping for if anything ever happened to her? So how does that translate into them reaping the benefits from all of this?
Yeah. I'm hoping somebody in the family steps up and takes over exactly where she's leaving, where she's left off, because somebody has to finish the fight, has to finish the fight, or else no one will ever see that money, and somebody else is going to get it and take advantage of it.
What's good, Tennessee Valley? It's Kevin Williams, and weekdays from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m., I invite you to join me for Nighthawk Time with the Midday Vibe right here at 94.1 WHRP. While you're hard at work getting it in, I will take care of all of your musical needs, and at noon, let's have lunch together with the old school R&B vault. It is the Midday Vibe, weekdays from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. on today's best variety of R&B, 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. And now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
Now you're really going to have to unravel this because I'm digging deep. Confucius once said, the man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones.
Yes,
okay?
Yes.
It's the little things that become big things. How little will you start? Some people want to go all the way to the top, like right now. Yeah, you really have to start small and build your way up, basically. A man who moves mountains began by carrying small stones. That's your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.